Hey folks, Dave over here in Studio A today, setting up to play some Hockey Bones. Hopefully it's gonna look okay. I'm doing this from my iPad here, so I'm not sure how it's gonna look, but we're gonna give it a go. Let me see. I gotta set up my monitor here so I can monitor what's going on and keep track of anything going on. Okay, looks okay. I got my big shirt on here. So, all right. So we're from the iPad today. Let's see how it looks. So this would be me playing in Studio A. I don't have anything overhead. It's just coming from my iPad. But I'm gonna play. I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna do the whole game, I don't think. But I'm gonna play some of the 72 Summit Series. This is game two, and I got my really cool score sheets here. And then I got this here. I don't know where I got this. But this has all the lines of all the teams and all the games in the Summit Series, and it's like my prized possession when I go to play this replay because it tells me everything I need to know. So I did game one here over the last couple of days, and that was a fun game here. I'll recap that in 1 second. So I like just to put over here Bones 2, so I know what game I'm playing and what it is. A Steeler fan stops by. You probably won't see much of my face in this one. You're just going to see my hockey shirt over here. But here's what happened in game one. Esposito and Henderson scored a pair of goals in the first period, and Canada led 2-1. In the second, Russia came back with a pair of goals. Vikolov and Yakusha, both on the power play, mind you. And it was another goal by Esposito. So it was 3-3 going into the third. Shadreen then put Russia up 4-3, and then it was Henderson with 3:36 left, and I thought we were going to end up in a tie. But with 1:12 to play, Maltsev scored on a ridiculous roll. I think his scoring range was 1-9, meaning I need to roll a 1 on the blue die and 9 or less on the white die, and I rolled 1-8, and it was in range, and he scored on Dryden for the game winner. So that brings us here to game two. And again, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'm going to play a little bit of here of Hockey Bones here from Studio A. As David C stops by. Sorry, I don't have my headset on, so when I turn away from the iPad, you're going to hear me less. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it does sound okay because I am kind of far away. So you're probably going to get some echo because, again, I am on the iPad. I do apologize for that. Alrighty, now you probably won't see much of the dice roll either, but I'll explain what happens here. I'll probably do another really good. Oh, you like the shirt? It's got I put number 30 on it. It's got my name on the back, and I used to play goal in this. It doesn't really fit all my goalie equipment anymore, but I got a Wales and a Campbell on it. So, alrighty, so let's try to see if we can do this here. I look like I'm 300 pounds with this jersey bulking off me here. All right, so let's do the face-off. You won't be able to see the dice rolls because it's off to the side over here, but I'll explain what's going on, and I'll probably do another Hockey Bones video in depth as well. All right, so I got Russia, Canada, game two. Tretiak in net, Esposito in net this time. Tretiak made 40 saves in game one to help Russia to the 5-4 win. So the sound is fine. Okay, like I said, when I turn away, I got to remember not to talk when I turn away. And you'll probably hear my furnace because we got snow. Holy cow! It's been snowing for 15 to 16 hours. We were supposed to get a dusting, and I've been up there twice shoveling. Even had to bring out the snowblower. All right, so we got Shadreen and Makita on the draw. Stan Makita, it's his first action of the tournament. And we have a 2 and a 10. And a 2 and a 10 says center, home, unless there's an A. Neither team has an A rating, so it's going to go center, home. So Makita is going to have the puck. I rolled a 1-6. A 1-6 is a 9. So what I look at is the defenseman, which is 6, and this -2, which would be 2, so that's an 8. So the 9 is greater than 8. So Makita is going to get a shot on net. So what I like to do is I like to check there's no block. Nobody has a B, so they can't block it. So I'm going to mark down a shot here. And what I do is I put a slash this way for the shot. If it's in range, I do the slash the other way. And if they score, I circle it. That way there I know which goal was scored. All right, so Makita is going to get the shot. He's got a scoring range of 1-2 with a 1. So it's going to be really difficult for him to score. So he rolls a 2-7, so that is way out of range. So it's going to be a nice save by Tretiak. So For Makita to score, because he didn't score any goals, and even Bergman over here and a couple other guys, they have to roll a 1, 2, 1. So it's got to be an exact roll of blue die one on the white, one on the white, and one on the red. So basically, it's got to be 4 ones for this guy to get a shot on net in range. 4 ones. I guess that simplifies it a little bit. A 1, 2, 1 is 4 ones. So he did not roll that. So it's going to be a save by Tretiak. And I rolled a 5-8, and a 5-8 off the goalie card is an F, and an F is a face-off. And so then what I do is my little timing over here. This is just a little timekeeper. It works out fantastic. I slide it across, and 24 seconds is gone, and a face-off in the Russia zone. As you can see, I play it like I play APRA and all the other games. Face-offs in the zone land on the logo. That way I know where the face-off is, because face-offs can be key in this game. And I'm still learning, but getting back into this. There's a lot of little things I got to go over as well. And I was watching Hockey Unreal, his video from a year ago about this game. He says it's amazing how many times you actually forget some little part of this game, because there's a lot of little pieces. All right, so I got a 3-6 on the face-off. That's going to be center, home, or a power play. There's no power play, so center, home. So Makita gets it back, and he's in the offensive zone. So Makita rolls a 1-9. And a 1-9. My wife's trying to call me here on the phone, so I have to buzz her out. Hopefully everything's okay. I got a 1-9, and that's going to be a 6. Now, we already did the defense here, so that's going to be a 6, 7, 8. So he does not pass a defensive check. So the red die is a 2. So I'm going to lose that to the left wing. And that's what I really like about this game, is everything is really on the cards here. So I know where the puck's going to go. So we got Yakushev with the puck now, 48 seconds into the game, and I rolled a 6-9, and a 6-9 is going to be a shot on goal. Alrighty, so there is a potential for a block by Bergman, so I'm not going to put in the shot on goal just yet. So I got a 3-6, and it's not blocked, so I'm going to put the shot on goal here. So that's going to be a shot by Yakushev, a 3-6. Oh boy. He's got a range of 4-2, so that's in range. And it's not blocked. So I'm going to put the X here, so that means it's on target. So Yakushev takes the shot. Can Esposito make the save? It's the first shot of the game, and it's in range. And we roll a 3-4 and save Esposito in a face-off. So, wow, good play there by Tony O to stop Yakushev here, and it's going to be a face-off in Team Canada zone. I have a 4-2, and that's going to be a left D with an A. So nobody has an A, and it's left D away. So Shadreen wins it back to Liapkin at the point. Liapkin, a 5 and a 4, and that's a 5. However, because we were in the offensive zone, if we get it right off the draw, we add 2. So that 5 turns into a 7. And what we do is we look here. So we got 1, 3, 4, and the 2 becomes a 1 because there is an adjustment on the center, and they're really easy. So I got a 1, 2, 6. Nope. So because he's in the offensive zone, Liapkin's going to get a shot on net. Oh, but I got to make sure it's not blocked before I log it in. Liapkin shoots. It is not blocked, so that's on target. It is out of range because he's got a 1-9. So it's going to be an automatic save by Esposito. A 6-8, and that's going to bounce to the away right D at the point. So Esposito makes the save. It bounces back to the point, and it's going to be Paladiv with the puck. Paladiv, a 6-4, and a 6-4 is a 1. And so we go up against these 3 guys. This turns into a 1, so a 1's not going to get it done. You don't even have to check usually on a 1. So he's going to lose the puck. The 2 says the left D, so he's going to lose it to Bergman. We played 2 minutes, and now we make our first line change. And I flip over my random cards here, and now I see what we can do. So line 2 will come out on the defense over here. Line 2 will come out for the forwards. Line 2 will come out. In fact, I'm going to do a whole video on my line change system here in case anybody's interested. It's not perfect, but I think it gets it close. And line 1 will stay out here. The only problem it has, sometimes line 1 will come up 3 or 4 times in a row. Not realistic, but at the end of the period, you're still going to get your same numbers. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. So Bergman with a puck. I got a 5 and a 6 off the Bergman card. So that's a PF3. So what I have to do is look at the forecheckers, and I need to do better than 3. So 1, so they only got 1. So 3 beats 1, and that's going to be a pass. Let me just double check that. Yep. So it's got to be greater than. If it was equal to, I lose the puck, but it is greater than, so it's going to be a pass. 4 on the red die is the left wing, so I scoot it up to Henderson. Henderson with the puck. And that's going to be a 3 and a 3 for Henderson. That's going to be a, sorry, Henderson's over here. 3 and a 3 is H2 with an S. And I ignore the S because that's for, that's a special condition that I don't use in the game if I'm using a pressure offense. So H2, so I get a 3, 4, no. So he's going to lose the puck to 1, who's the left D. So it bounces over to Ragulin. Ragulin with a puck. A 6 and a 6 for Ragulin. And that's going to be an X. That's going to be a penalty check. So we roll the dice, and no matter what I do, it's going to be a penalty. So I got a odd 5, and that's a penalty. So what's kind of neat about the penalties in this game, and I was talking to Ron about this earlier, what I love about the penalties is over here on the side, it's odd and even all the way down, and then 2 to 12. So you roll your dice, and you see what's going to be, what kind of penalty you're going to get. Now on some of the cards here, like this guy here, like Saigankov, he has A's on his card. And Gary Bergman here actually has a B. And what that is that's different kind of penalties. It's coincidental minors, coincidental majors, things like that. So, but this guy's just got a dash, so he's going to get a penalty here. So 16:48 of the first period, and it's going to be Ragulin going to the box for 2 minutes. Now, I would check for a misconduct, but he's got a 0 misconduct rating, so there's going to be no misconduct. So he's going to go to the box, so I need to bring out a defenseman, and I need to sit one of the forwards, and I'm going to sit the guy who's got 0. So Starchinov is actually going to slide over here to right wing after the faceoff. So it's going to be a power play now. Oh, and what I do is I take my little red chip, and I put it over here, so that will signify 2 minutes when the penalty is up. All right, so face-off now between Clark and Starchinov. And I got a 6-8. 6-8 is a left-wing visitor, but it goes to a team on the power play. And we do have a team on the power play, so it's going to go to Henderson. Henderson with the puck. Henderson with a 4-8. 4-8 for Henderson is, oh, and he's got a penalty as well. So we got to roll on the hand, and no matter what it's going to be a penalty. So I don't even really need to roll. I can see if it's a delayed call. And it's not a delayed call. So just like that, Henderson picks up a penalty. So that's going to be at the 16:24. First period, 16:24. And Henderson will get himself a penalty. So he's going to have to sit. So we're skating 4-on-4. And let's roll the dice. So we have a 5 and a 7 off the face-off. 5 and a 7 is the visitor right D. So Saigankov with the puck. Saigankov. I got a 2-5. That's going to be a P2. So it's going to be a pass. If I quiet over here, I got the dog barking. I know he hears somebody. P2. Do I have more intimidation bars than this? So I get 3 intimidation bars. So yeah, so we're not going to make the pass. So it's going to be an interception on the play. So Saigankov's going to lose it to the right D. And now we get 16 minutes to play. We need to do a line change. So line 3, line 4, line 2, and line 2. So Park's going to stay out there until he makes a play. Line 3 defense will come out. So I got Luchenko and Kuskin. Line 4 offense. Now I don't have really a full line 4. I think I just got one guy on the line 4. So we're going to have Mishakov sit. So what I do is I usually rotate between lines 1, 2, and 3. Who's going to play with the guy on line 4? Because, again, I don't have a full fourth line for the Russians. All right, so everything else is out. So line 2, and we got guys sitting. All right, so I think we're good, right? All the line changes are made. 3, 4, 2, and 2. I think I did that correctly, right? Let me just double check here. So we got 1, 2. Yep, so this is the third line. Okay, so I think we're good. All right, so Park has the puck, and then he will change. I got a 5 and a 5 for Brad Park. That's going to be a P5. I got 2. 5 is greater than 2. That will be a pass to the right wing. Not a time, and then Park will head to the bench and sit down. Then we have a 1 and a 3 for Ellis. H4, so he's the home team, and he has a 4. So the defense on a 4-on-4, so what do I get? I get 5, and 5 is 10. That's going to give me a 6 defense, so a 4 does not beat a 6, so he's going to lose the puck to the left wing. Now, Anderson is going to be the left wing because what you do is when you play 4-on-4, there's no center. So Anderson's going to get the puck here in the left wing, and another time segment goes off the board here. A 2-6, and that's going to be the @ symbol. So if I got to check the red die, which is a 6. If I had enough pass numbers, I would get a shot on goal, but I don't have enough pass numbers to beat a 6. In fact, it's impossible to beat a 6, I think. So I'm going to lose the puck to the left wing, which is going to be Bobby Clarke, because he's going to slide over here to play left wing. So now, Russia gets their guy back, so they're on a brief power play, and I mean super brief power play. And Bobby Clarke's going to skate with it shorthanded. A 4 and a 6 is a D5, and the defense is a 5, so he will get the shot away because he matched it. All you got to do is match it on a defensive check. So a D5, right, let me double check, a 4 and a 6 is a D5, so Clarke's going to get a shot. And his can be blocked. Luchenko can block it. So here comes Bobby Clarke shooting shorthanded. Shot is not blocked, so that is on the net. And shorthanded is 1 and 3, so it's out of range. So Tretiak will make the save. And a 1-6 is going to go to the left wing, so it's actually going to go to Clarke, because he's on the left wing, and that ends that power play. So everyone back to full strength. Clarke has the puck because he was technically on left wing during that play. That's how I play it. So we're back to 5-on-5. I have a 4-10. That's a P3. So I have 1, 2. That's it. So the 3 beats a 2. So if I get more on my pass number than intimidation bars, it is indeed a pass. It's going to go back to the lefty to Lapointe on the line change. This game's actually moving right along here. Took me a while last night to get back into the flow of it, but this game does move along. So line 1 comes back out. Line 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 will be out here. So I think that's how I got it there. And these cards, these are the poker cards from Drive-Thru. They're so nice. They're coded and everything. You can just move around. Everything moves really nice with them. Alrighty, so we got Lapointe with the puck. And we got a roll for Lapointe. I got a 2-11. And that's going to be a 5. So Lapointe is going up against this guy, and this guy. So I got 6. And the 3 reduces to a 2 because there is an adjustment on the center. The center factors in a little bit on defense, but you never get his full number. So he does not pass the check, so he's going to lose that to 1, which is the left D. And now Lapointe can change up after losing the puck. So it's going to go to Raglan here. The scoreless first period, only a couple of shots each by each team. So you guys are not getting a lot of action today in this afternoon game. So we have a 6 and a 2. That'll be a 5. So I got 1, 4, and the 2 becomes a 1, so that's a 5. So he will get the shot on net. Bergman has a chance to block it. Here's the shot. It is not blocked. So the shot by Raglan is on the net. He's only got a 1-2-1, so again, I'd have to roll all ones for his shot to be in range. So it's a 1-5. It was close, but not enough. Even though it was in range, I'm sorry, even though it was on net, it's not going to be a goal. So Esposito with another save, his third of the day. I rolled a 6-11, and that's going to go to the right wing, Cornway. All right, Ivan Cornway with Mikita and Mahavlich up front. 3 and a 6. 13. That's going to be, I got a 4-1, and that turns into a 2, so it's not even going to be close. So Cornway is going to get a shot on net. So Ivan Cornway, he's got a 2-4 with a 3 for the range. Shot is blocked. A 3 is a blocked shot. So Raglan blocks the shot. On a blocked shot, we look at the dice here. If it's 1 or 2, it's screened, and we reduce this, but it's not. A 3 to 6 is a true block, and it's going to bounce to the right D. So a nice block by Raglan, and the puck bounces to Sagankov, so that's not even a shot on net because the shot was blocked in front. So Sagankov over on the side, we have a 6 and a 5, and that's a PF2. So they have all 3 forecheckers. So these guys are going to win. Not only are they going to win it, they're going to get a shot on goal because they're forechecking so well. So a 6. It's going to be the left wing. So it's going to be a steal by Mahavlich and a shot on goal. So Mahavlich has a 1-8. Shot is not blocked, so it's on net. And he's out of range, so Tretiak will make the save. And I got a 2-10. And a 2-10 is to the left wing. So it goes over to Mishakov on the wing. So it's 3 shots each. We're still got a scoreless first period here of Game 2 of the Summit Series, playing with Hockey Bones. A 6-5, and that's going to be icing with a potential injury. Interesting. So now on the injuries, you would roll the dice, but because they only have 1 intimidation here, I don't think there would be an injury on the play. I think the blue die has to be less than that. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. I have my rule books right here to check on this. Because I am going to play with injuries because there was injuries in this series. Okay. So if the less than the adjusted blue die. Yeah. So with only 1 intimidation, I could not get an injury because even if I roll a 1, it's equal. And the blue die, the OIP is less than the blue die, no injury. So it would be less. Actually, it could be even. It could be even, actually. Let me roll the dice. If I roll a 2, I'm in trouble. No, I roll a 1. It could be an injury. That could be an injury on Mishakov. So let me just double check. Roll the dice and subtract 1, so I can't subtract 1 from 1. Get a total. I do have 1 here from Bergman. So if the total is less, there's no injury. It's not less, it's even. So I think it could be a possible injury. Using the same roll, consult the injury table. So they have a 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. Oh, he's out for the game. So he is out for the game. So Mishakov actually gets hurt. So he's going to stumble out of the game. So Mishakov is out of the game for an injury. Okay, so I'm glad I checked on that. I think that's how it's done because it was 1, but 1 and 1 is even, and it would have to be less, and it's not less, it's even. So I think that's how it works out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide the 4th line Anderson over here to the 3rd line. It's kind of how I'm going to do it here. So now I technically don't have a 4th line anymore. So we'll just do it like that. And now we'll do this. We got a face-off over here. We'll do another line change. So Bergman somehow buried Mishakov, and Mishakov is out. So I'm going to have to swap over to my 3rd line offensive chart here, which is here. So I'm going to switch over to this at the end of the period because I only have 3 lines, but I'm not going to do it right now. All right, so line 4 comes out. And I do have a line 4 for Canada for the most part. No, I only have 3 centers. But I will have Esposito go out. Line 1 on the D, line 1 on the D, and line 1 on the forwards. And that is that. So I think we're good to go. 12 minutes to go here. in the first period. No score. Each team with 3 shots on goal. And this is a true Cards and Dice experience, folks. I don't have any kind of graphics or anything. This is just me playing in Studio A. So we got a 6 and a 6 off the face-off. Right wing visitors or power play team. Right wing visitors. So Zeman is going to zip down the ice with a 4-9. 4-9. If he's on the power play, it's a pass. He's not, so he's going to lose that to the center. So it's going to be Esposito. Phil Esposito, a 3 and a 7. And that's going to be a penalty on Esposito, but he's got a whole mess of stuff on his card. So let's roll and see what it is. So we have a odd 10. Oh, it's an M. And that's a major penalty on Esposito. Woo-hoo-hoo. And it's a delayed call because it's a 1 or a 2. Oh, boy. So who gets the puck? It's going to go to Zeman. So on the delayed call, it's a 2-10. That's a 7. And no, he doesn't get the shot off. So it's going to be intercepted. But let's check on the penalty to Esposito. It's M. That's a major, I believe. I haven't had a major yet. Alrighty, so 5-minute major penalty. The player is removed for 12 time sequences. Ooh, boy. So he gets a major penalty. And he doesn't have a chance for a misconduct. Now, he's got a 0 on the major, too. But on his card, it's showing major. So he must have cut somebody with his stick. So Esposito is out. And it's a major penalty. So 12 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he doesn't come off till 6:24. So in the first period at 11:12, Esposito with a major. 5 minutes. Oh boy. So the Russians now are going to be on the man advantage here. I'll leave these guys out for right now. Get line 4 some action. They got 3 defense, so they're not terrible. So Mahavlich and Goldsworthy will stay out to kill the penalty. Power play for the Russians. It's a major penalty power play. I have a 5 and a 6. And, let's face off. 5 and a 6. Left D, home, except if it's a power play. It's a power play, so Russians get it. Lyapkin with the puck. A 3 and a 7 is a P5. If they're on the power play with a P5, it's a pass if it's greater than, and I think it is. So they have 1 intimidation bar. So this is a pass to the left wing. No time sequence on the first pass of a power play. That's one thing I am remembering. So we have a 3 and a 6, and that's going to be a shot on net. So Yakushev's going to get a shot, but Bergman can actually block it here. So Yakushev's going to get a power play shot. It is not blocked. It is not. Oh, he's got a 5-5, and I rolled a 5-8. So it's going to be a shot and a save by Esposito. Wow, 5 is huge. How did you not get that in range? All right, so Esposito with the save. And a 4-5 is a face-off. So Yakushev couldn't get that one on the net. It would have been a save anyway. All right, so we have a 1-11. Center, AA. No, and there's no center because we're shorthanded. So I got to roll again off the draw. So I have a 4-8 this time. Right wing power play. Zeman. And we get a 3-8 for Zeman, which is a 6. Plus 1 on the power play is 7. Plus 2 because I was in the offensive zone gives me a 9. And I'm going to need every bit of that, I think. Because I have, 6 and 8 is 14. That is a 7. Because you cut it in half, basically. So that's going to be on net. So he's going to get a shot on net thanks to the power play and being in the offensive zone. All right, so Evgeny Zeman with a shot. 4 and a 12. 4 and a 12. I couldn't have rolled any higher. So the shot is in range and on the net. Holy cow. 4 and a 12. And I roll a 4-12. Alrighty. Zeman Moves in, fires on Esposito. A 1 and a 5. Save, Tonio. And he hangs on. A big stop there for Team Canada. And Charles is taking a break from setting up his 82-83 spreadsheet for Hockey Bones. Nice. So y'all playing some Hockey Bones too. Nice, nice. It's not the perfect game, but I'm enjoying it. I really, really am. So face off in the Team Canada zone. It's still a major penalty with Esposito in the box. I got a 3-9. And that's going to go the away right wing. So Zimin gets it back again. Zimin, a 1-7. Shot and a rebound. So Zimin takes the shot. It's not blocked. He's got a 4-12. That's in range. It's a third in-range chance. Zimin on the power play. Can he beat Esposito short side? 3-5. He scores. He beats Esposito to the short side, and it's 1-0 on the power play goal for the Soviets. Time of this goal is 10 minutes even. I'm just going to go with that. Zimin on the power play. Now I take my little chart here and I see how many assists we're going to have. So we have 3-11, and it's going to be 1 assist. Let's see who that assist is going to be for. 111 again. It's going to be the worst rated guy on the ice. And it's going to be Paladiv. So Zimin from Paladiv. And just like that, it is 1-0 for the Soviets. Line change coming up here. Line 1 will stay out. Line 3 will come out here on the man advantage. Remember, Esposito does not come out of the box on that major penalty. But we'll get line 2 out here for the defense and the offense to try to kill some more of this penalty off. Alrighty, so that's line 2, correct? Correct. Okay. Alrighty, so face off at center, and who's going to sit? We're going to have Henderson sit, because he's got the less defense on here. He's not a specialist, so. Alright, so Petrov and Clark on the draw. And, yeah, you know, I got, it's, this assist card actually came with the game, actually, I think. I forget where I got it. But it's from the Canada set. I love those things. I wish I had them for every season. I think they're going to make them for every season. I would have those because they're just a little bit more variety than the generic chart, you know. But there we go. All right, so face off at center. I got a 4 and a 5, and it's going to be right D visitor. So Paladiv has the puck. I got a 6 and a 10. P1. No, that's a 2. So I do not pass the check, and that's going to be intercepted by 6. But 6, if it's intercepted by the PK team and it's a 6, it's a pass. And it's going to go stay with him on the right D. So it's going to be a pass. He's just going to hang on to the puck. And this time it's a 5-9. And, oh, he can't connect, and that's going to be offside, and we got a face-off. Whew. A lot of little things to remember in this game. It's not terrible, but there's a lot of little things. My my Peter Miller cheat sheets are absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. So we got a face off here. Still over a minute to go on the minute, almost 2 minutes ago on the major penalty. 3-12. Left DA. So it's going to come back to LaPointe. I got a 1-10, and that's going to be a penalty on LaPointe. Even 6. Even 6 is an A. So we got co-minors coming up here. So hang on a sec here. So we got an A. Coincidental 2-minute minor penalties. Alrighty, so We got a penalty here, so it's going to be first period 9-12 on LaPointe. And there's no misconduct range. So let's see who's going to go with LaPointe. We have a 2-7. And the retaliation is 3. I don't really have anybody, so I'm just going to take Petrov. He's the only guy with a minor penalty rating. So Petrov's going to sit. So I think actually it's going to be 4-on-3. I think that's how that was going to be. So we got the coincidentals here. And we said it was Petrov at 9-12. All right, so LaPointe has to sit. We got a face-off at neutral ice. So we're skating 4-on-3 right now. Whew, this is getting crazy. And I got a 6 and a 7. So I'll have to draw left D. So it goes back to Lyapkin. Lyapkin for the Soviets. A 2-9. And it's going to be a P2. No, they got 3 out there. So he's going to lose the puck to the left wing. There is no left wing, so the puck stays with him. Goes to an empty position. It's a pass and goes to the power play puck handler. So the power play is the left D, so he's going to stay with the puck. Okay. In no time off the clock, a 5-8. A 5-8 is a 5. So team defense, so they have 11 on a PK3, and that's going to be 4. My chart says 4. So if he has a 5, and we'll add 1. No, we don't add 1 because it's not a true number. Is it 5-8? 5-8 is a 5. Power play is a 6, and that's going to be greater than the 5. It only has to match it anyway. So shot on the power play here by Lyapkin. His shot is not blocked. His shot is not in range, and so Esposito makes the save. I got a 5 and a 4, and that's going to be a little center. There's no little center here because he's in the box, so we got a face-off. Whew. So I'm skating 4-on-3 right now. There's a lot of open ice here at Maple Leaf Gardens in Game 2. I got a 1-6 on the draw, left wing on the power play. So I do have a left wing on the power play, and it's going to be Anderson. I don't know if that's. It looks like Anderson. I'm going to call him Anderson. That could be kind of cool. Anderson, a 4 and a 4. And it's icing with another possible injury. And oh boy, this could be another injury. Let me roll the dice. Yeah. Yep. A 6. Let's go to my injury chart. So Clark this time levels somebody. And my injury chart here. If the total is less than, there's no penalty. The total is greater than the 1. So we look at 3 and 6. And he is gone for the game. So Anderson is out as well. So 2 Soviet players are done for in this game. Yeah, we got a whistle here. So we have an icing and an injury. So the Canadians are not happy with what's going on. And we've had 2 injuries now to the Soviets in this game. So I might actually have to start working in some fatigue in this game for some of these guys that are out. All right, here we go. Face off. 3 and a 12. And 3 and a 12 is left D-A. So it's going to be left D. So Lyapkin gets the puck. I got a 4-7. And that's going to be a PF3. So he'll make the pass to the left D. So he's going to stay with the puck. Then I have a 6-8. And that's a penalty. Let's roll the dice here. That's going to be a straight-up penalty, no delay. So, this is going to be interesting now. So now, at 8:24, Lyapkin's going to go, and we're going to be going 3-on-3. Oh, boy. So, he's going to sit. He's going to sit. He's going to sit, and he's going to come out. No, Petrov can't come out because he's the one in the box. So Starchinov comes out. So we're playing 3-on-3 right now. Oh boy, this is gonna be crazy here, folks. So 824. 824. Couldn't even read my own writing. All right, 3-on-3. Here we go. So we got a 6 and a 5. Left wing. There's no left wing. So I'm going to be a while on the face-off here. I got a 4 and 8. Right wing power play. There's no right wing. 5-11. Center, finally. So we got to go. Starchinov is going to skate with it. 6-10. That's going to be a face-off. So we'll get here to the 8-minute mark in the period. Line 2 comes out for the defense. Line 2 for the offense. But he's got to stay there because they're hurt in the whole bit. So we're going to do it like this. Line 3 comes out here for Canada, but Cashman has to sit. Esposito's in the box. Clark's been out there, so we're going to put out Stan Mikita, as we got all kinds of craziness going on right now. And then line 3 defense. So Bill White and Stapleton. All right, we're still skating 3-on-3, if you can believe it, for a little while. Phil Esposito still serving the major. Still serving the major. Alrighty. I got a 6 and a 6. Right wing power play. There's no right wing. I got a 2-10. Center A. There's no A, so it's just going to be a center home. So Mikita with the puck. We need to get some guys back. We really do. 4-10. Icing. Alrighty. One more tick, and who comes back? LaPointe comes back, so it'll be a Canada power play once LaPointe gets back. A 2-3, right wing AA. No, there's no right wing. 6-6, right wing. No. I need a center or a defenseman. 2-11, left D, visitor. Ragulin with the puck. A 2-9 for Ragulin. A 2. I don't think so. So they have 10 on a 3-on-3 is a 7. So the 2 ain't going to cut it. He's going to lose it to the left wing. There's no left wing. So I think if it's even strength, and it goes to a open spot. Oh boy, I haven't done that yet. Goes to an open spot. I think it just stays with him. Hang on one second here. Now I'm double thinking my my interception. I have not run into this. I have not run into the interception here. Let me double check. I hate doing this live here, but I do want to check and make sure I can at least try to get it right. So if the interception goes to an open spot, not on the power play, that's what I need to find out. Interception spot, not on the power. Interceptions 12, page 11. All right, we were close. All right, interceptions. Goes to a vacant position. The player with the puck retains the puck and is treated as a successful pass. Okay, simple enough. So he retains the puck, but time ticks off. So Canada gets a guy back as LaPointe is out. So we'll have JP Parisi come out with Mikita. And it's 4-on-3. 4-on-3 right now. No, it should be 4-on-4 because the matchings are up. We had matchings. Yeah, we had matching. So the matchings are up. So line 2 will be Harlamov. Okay, so the matchings are up, so it's 4-on-4. That's what that was. That was matching. So we still have one guy in the box for each team, which is Esposito and Lyapkin. Okay, we're good. 4-on-4. Please toss a link to those cheat sheets in the description. I got to get back to. I think they're on the Hockey Bones website. If you go to PT Games, and I think it's in the free section. If not, send me an email, digitaltodice@yahoo.com, and I think I can send them to you because Peter Miller has them. And I think they were actually up on. That's where I got them. I think on the Bones website. I could be wrong. Alrighty, so we have a 4-4. And it's going to be a penalty on Ragland. Are you kidding me? Another penalty. And it's going to bounce to this guy for a delayed call, but Ragland's going to get a penalty here. And a 5-11 is, he's going to lose the puck here. So with 6:48 to play, we're going to have another penalty. This time on Ragland. Liapkin is still in the box, so we got to go with Luchenko. So, a lot of penalties here in this period. And we said that was Ragland, right? Oh, boy. So now it's 4-on-3 again. But now we're going to get some guys back at the next whistle here. So that's what we need. So we can get back to some normalcy. Center away team. So with 3 guys, he's going to win it. A 4-10 is a whistle. So finally, we get some guys back. So Esposito comes back. So they're at full strength. They'll get a guy back. So they'll be playing with 4 skaters. So it's 5-on-4 now after all that. So the major's up to fill, and Liapkin comes out of the box as well. So Liapkin can actually play now. So Ragland's in the box, but Liapkin can play. All right. I think we have it all. Holy cow. Charles, I've done some better replays where I get a better overhead view of the rink on my channel, but this is just something I just wanted to play here today. So I threw this on. I'll probably finish the period maybe, and then we'll call it a day. But I just wanted to show you from Studio A how it's done. Alrighty, so we get a 6 and a 5. That's going to be a left wing. So Parisi on the power play for Canada, trailing 1-0. It's a 4 and a 5. That's at. Do I have an at 3? No, I don't have an at 3. So that's just going to be an interception to the right D, Saigankov. Now we need to do another line change here. So line 1 can come out after he gets rid of the puck. Line 1 can come out over here. And who's going to sit? Zimin. Oh, Zimin has the goal, but he only has a 1. So I'm going to sit him. So line 1 will finally get back out here for Canada. And on the defense is line 3. Oh, I never changed up my line 3 defense. Okay, that's fine. I think I might have messed up, but that's okay. So he's going to make a play here. And that's going to be a 5 and a 5. And that's going to be a whistle. So now he can change up. And we're getting closer to getting our guy back here. Still a power play for Canada. 4 and a 7. Left wing. Frank Mahovlich with the puck. A 4-7. D6. Yes, they have a 6. You tie it, you get a shot. So Mahovlich with a shot. It is not blocked. It is not in range. So that's going to be a save by Tretiak. A 5-8 is a face-off. So that's only 4 shots in this period for Canada. Even though they did have the major penalty, though, so keep that in mind. I got a 4 and a 5 off the face-off. It's going to be right D visitor. Paladiv with the puck. A 5-7. And that's a face-off, and they'll get the man back. So good penalty killing by the Russians. And by Canada, too, I guess. The only goal of the game is a power play goal by Zimin, and that's where we stand. 4:48 to go. Now they'll 5-on-5. Maybe we can move this game along a little bit. A 5 and an 8. Center on the power play? No, but it's away center. So Shadreen with it. 6 and a 9. That's going to be another whistle at center ice. So Russians were off. I have to say that's offside, or the puck went into the bench. One of the two. 2 and a 5. Right D. So Billy White touches the puck for the first time. A 1-9. And he's going to get a penalty. And that's going to be even 5, and that's just on him. So with 4 minutes to play in the period, it's another penalty as things pick up here as White goes to the box for 2 minutes. And we got to make a line change here. So line 3, line 1. Line 1 will stay out, and line 1 defense will come out. So we get line 1 defense. So Park and Bergman come out. We're going to sit Conway AA because he only has a 1 on the defense. Line 1, line 3 will come out. And I think we're good to go. So it's 5 on 4. Mikita will slide over to the right wing is how I play it. I got a 1-8 on the draw. Left D power play. Luchenko. A 3-7 is PF3. They only have 2. So he's going to make the pass to the center. No time off the clock. 3-4. And it's a P3. They only have 1. So it will be a pass to the right D for a shot on goal. He only has a 1 and 2. Here's the shot. Okay, it is not blocked. It is not in range, so that'll just be a save by Esposito from the long shot from the point. 6 and a 5, and that's going to be a face-off. 3:36 to play here in the first. 1-0 Russia here in Game 2 of the series. 6-10. Right D. Is there an A? No A, so just right D. 6-4. And that's P2. And we established that as good. So it's going to be to the right wing. No time off the clock on the power play. A 1-5. That's going to be a pass to the left D for a shot. Again, I got to roll all 1s here. It's blocked, so it never makes it to the net. And it bounces to the left wing, Frank Mahavlich. Nice block by Bergman. When I play this a lot, I remember to check blocks and stuff like that. When I don't play it that much, I forget that stuff. 2-6. And he's going to lose the puck to the right wing. A 4-6 for this guy here, and he's got a 5. And I don't think it's going to be good. So it's going to be 5, 10, 13 on the penalty, which is going to be a 6. But we add 1 because it is a power play. So it's 6 on 6. Right? So that's going to be a shot. Yep. So Zimmer's going to get the shot because he tied that. So Zimmer's got a shot of 4-12 on the power play, which is super. Oh, he rolled a 6. How do you got a 4 out of 6 chance of getting it and you miss it? Esposito with the save, a 2-6, and that's going to bounce over here to Luchenko. Time running out on the power play. 5 and a 5 for Luchenko is a P1. Nope, he's going to lose that to the right D Park, and that'll end the penalty. And that'll cause a line change. 2 minutes to go in the first. It's been back and forth. Shots are 9-4 in favor of the Soviets, thanks to all the power plays. But they get 2 guys injured. 2 guys have left the game with injuries. Line 3 will come out for Canada, so we're going to get Cashman out there. Way to go, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. And yeah, we'll put Esposito out with Cashman and Parisi. And back on the D, I guess we said it was line 1, right? No, it's going to be line 2. Line 2. But Park has the puck, so he's got to... I think Park has the puck, so he's going to do something with it first. So a 5 and a 7 for Park is a shot and a rebound. No chance for a block. And his shot rating is 211. And that's in range. Oh boy, Brad Park at the end of the period here. His shot is in range. Can Tretiak make the save? Park shoots. He scores! Brad Park has tied the game for Canada with 1:36 to go here in the first period. Before he changed up on the line, Park let it go from the point, and that got by Tretiak, and the game is tied. So we got 6 and 9 on my chart, and it's going to be 2 assists. So who's going to get the assists? 2-8. It's going to be the best and the worst. That's the best, and that's the worst. So we got Cashman and Lapointe. So Park from Cashman and Lapointe. What a line that would be, right? And it's 1-1. Good game going here, folks. We got a 6-9 off the draw. Center, Phil Esposito. Esposito with a 4-10. He's going to get a shot. Esposito with a 2-7. 2-9. And the shot is stopped by Tretiak. And let's see where the puck's going to go. 6-11. It's going to go back to Esposito. Minute 12 to play in the period. Esposito, a 5-10. He's going to get another shot. He shoots. And that's going to be another save by Tretiak as Esposito spent 5 minutes in the box. Knew that had to happen once, right? Oh, my gosh. And I can't find it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, see if I have another one here. I do. Don't know where it went. Somehow, this dice tower doesn't work all that well. All right, so a 1-11. And it's going to go to the left wing, Parisi. 48 seconds to play. 4-7. Penalty on Parisi. Oh, so odd 4. And it's just going to be on him with 24 seconds left in the period. A lot of penalties in this period. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is penalty number 9 of the period. So he's going to come out here at 18:24. So let's roll the dice, finish up the period. I get a 2 and a 4 on the draw. Right wing, Maltsev. 5-7. He's going to get a shot here on the power play. So it's a 2-4 on the power play shot. That's not in range. So that'll be a save by Tony Esposito. And 1-6. Oh boy, that's a rebound. And that's going to bounce back to Paladiv on the rebound. Let's see if they can clear it away. 4-12 clears it away. 4-8 clears it away. That's going to bounce to the center. And I said, oh, interception on the PK team's red. It's a pass. This is interesting here. So that would be treated as an interception, but it's a red 6. So this might be a pass instead of an interception. So it rebounds to him, but anyway, I think the period would end anyway. So we're gonna call it a period. I'll have to look that up. So that is that. So the score after 1, it is USSR 1 and Canada 1, and that is that. Hope you enjoyed this little Thursday afternoon hockey here coming up on the channel. A lot of penalties in this one. If you like penalties, this is fun. And I'm Dave, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Thanks for watching. I just figured I'd tune in and turn on the iPad and you can see things from Studio A. I'm Dave. Bye-bye.